New for next year, a different slate of treatment options for COVID-19. A pair of pill dosages could be game changers. As we have reported here, the new medications come from Pfizer and Merck. The Pfizer pills could begin arriving at doctors' offices as early as next month after receiving emergency use authorization from the government. KXAN's Daniel Marine asked a doctor about the new landscape of treatments.
I think they're great.
Dr. Ogachika Alozi, a member of the Texas Medical Association's COVID task force, says he is on board with the COVID pills.
You can simply call a physician, go to a doctor's office, and get a prescription to take a pill for 5 days.
But he reminds us the treatment won't be for everyone who tests positive. It's not authorized for anyone younger than 18, and right now it's only for those at high risk of hospitalization, whether due to underlying conditions or a lack of vaccination.
If you're boosted, the reality is you probably don't need any of these things.
And what about the current treatments out there, like monoclonal antibody infusions?
Antibody infusions that we have right now are not expected to work against Omicron, and the one that does is in very short supply.
Speaking of Omicron,
something we're beginning to see a lot more of with Omicron specifically is people who are double vaxxed and boosted testing positive. So let's say I go get tested, I'm vaxxed, I feel okay, but it comes back positive. What do I do next, in your opinion?
I think you stay at home. You want to avoid spreading it to other people. Don't clog up the emergency rooms. Don't clog up the urgent cares. Don't go to your physician's office. Stay at home and see how you do.
Really no symptoms.
That's exactly what Tyler Kruger and his husband Josh are doing. Both are at home after testing positive following a trip to New York City just before Christmas.
Felt like we followed the rules the whole time, fully vaccinated and boosted, and here we are.
Daniel Marine, KXAN News.
Dr. Alozi reiterates, if you have a medical condition that requires you to see a doctor at least 2 or 3 times a year, go ahead and call your physician after a positive test result. For some context, the federal government is spending a lot of money on these COVID-19 treatment options. Just last week, it purchased 10 million courses of Pfizer's COVID pills for $530 per treatment, and that is not even the most expensive one out there. Merck's pills are about $700 per treatment.